What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This would be Various Thoughts, Volume 57. Is it possible that Miami Hurricanes, aka the U, gonna get hit with the death penalty? Well, after the latest scandal, which broke yesterday, according to Nevin Sharpo, who's incarcerated for 20 years in the $930 million Ponzi scheme. Yeah, it's bad. I'm gonna post the link in the description box, and you can read it if you want to. And I heard about it on ESPN and so forth, and no one should be surprised that Miami Hurricanes, that school, is just straight up out of control. They've been out of control since what, the 80s? And after, like I said, after reading this stuff and hearing, there is a possibility they're in the death penalty zone. Do I think it's worse than SMU? I don't know about that. Different era, different time. I mean, go watch the ESPN's 30 for 30 SMU and the death penalty. I guarantee you, it was shocking. I watched it at least 2 to 3 times. It was bad. After the SMU got hit with the death penalty, the football program was just the best way I can describe you about that program. They were nothing more than the LA Clippers, Cincinnati Bengals, Charlotte Bobcats, Pittsburgh Pirates, all rolled into one. They were hot garbage for probably more than two decades. Probably more than that. Every season they played, losing season. Every game they played, blown outs. It was that bad. Nobody wanted to go that school because of what happened to them. So, so Miami Hurricanes better get ready. If this stuff is true, they're in hot water. So, I watched the Giants and the Panthers game last Saturday. I learned 3 things. Cam Newton's good, but I'm still not sold on the quarterback position for the Carolina Panthers. I know it's hard to believe because I'm a Carolina Panthers fan, but I'm not going to get overly excited for the simple fact I've seen this before, with Jake Delhomme, Matt Moore. Next thing you know, they're just utter garbage. So I'm just wait and see type of dude. The special teams, they were just straight up awesome in that game, especially on Monty Edwards doing his thing. I felt that the coaches should have used him more last year. But that's just me. The defense, we all knew the defense was good. I mean, without the starters, they were a beast. So, now the whole Tim Tebow controversy, let alone the Denver Broncos quarterback controversy, I think Kyle Orton should have kept that to himself. The last thing you want to do is make yourself an antagonist with the Denver Bronco fans, and you did just that. As for, Tim Tebow and the fan club and fanboys, fangirls, and everybody else, including LeBron James, let me tell you something. He ain't ready to be a starter yet. He's not ready. He's very inaccurate. When Miguel Hodge goes on TV and just picks him apart like that, even though it's constructive criticism, you know that's bad. And LeBron James had to get on Twitter and start saying, "Oh, wish the kid the best, man. Stop hating." Oh Lord, for the love of God, can somebody stop using the word kid and a grown ass man in the same sentence? Can we stop that? Last time I checked, Tim Tebow is a grown man. He's not a kid. Just stop. Oh my God, that is so disturbing. It's so sickening. Oh, LeBron James should be more worried about his game, let alone come to fourth quarter in the NBA Finals, than defending Tim Tebow. Hey, why is everybody hating on him? That word, hater or hating, is by far the most overused and abused word ever. It's worse than overrated. It's that bad. I mean, are you serious? God. Dr. Phil scored a interview with Casey Anthony's parents. Oh joy. That should be something special. Would y'all agree? And my condolences goes out to the families who lost their the 30 members in that crash in Afghanistan. The military men. That was bad. That was really bad. And a little bit on video games. What Call of Duty needs to do to be one of the best first-person shooters in the history of video games, they need to take out claymores and grenade launchers, dedicated servers. I don't care. Just get it done. Take out kill streaks and perks. I mean, people talk about, well, Call of Duty is always about perks and kill streaks. Well, no. Look at Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty in the United Offensive, and Call of Duty 2. It was straight up gun on gun. The minute you introduced kill streaks and perks in Call of Duty 4, everybody was just addicted to them to the point everybody wanted more and more and more. And you saw what happened with World at War. Don't get me started on Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops. So, if they can do those things, add some different weapons in the lineup instead of the usual M16, the AK-47, AK-74U, add more light machine guns in the game instead of adding 3 or 2. If Call of Duty franchise, level Activision, does those things, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Sledgehammer Games, Raven Software, whoever they're making the Call of Duty games, if they do all that, it'd be one of the most successful, not if the best first-person shooter franchise in the history of video games. But they're not going to do it, because they all know that those type of things I just mentioned are the selling point. That's like McDonald's. That's like somebody saying, "Oh, remove Big Mac and quarter pound with cheese from McDonald's." No, that's not gonna work. They want Big Mac and quarter pound with cheese. Those burgers are the selling point. Or Burger King removing Whopper, please. So, as for the Battlefield 3 versus Modern Warfare 3 argument, I am tired of it. It's been going on since day one. Do I think Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 will be exactly the same thing as Modern Warfare 1 and 2? I think it's going to be the combination of both for the worse. As for Battlefield 3 being labeled as a Call of Duty killer, this is what I posted on someone's video through Machinima Respawn, published June 15th of this year. I wish gamers would stop labeling Battlefield 3 as a Call of Duty killer for it sounds ignorant, it brings out the worst in both communities, unrealistic expectations, overhyping the living crap out of it would be the downfall. Why should I buy Battlefield 3? No, I don't want to hear Destruction 3.0 for it. It's been beaten to death. What if Battlefield 3 doesn't live up to the hype and expectations? Did anybody think about it for 1 second? Just a thought for y'all. But people are assuming that, oh, I'm just a Call of Duty fanboy. Let me tell you something, homie. I'm a gamer, first and foremost. Number 2, if I was a Call of Duty fanboy, let alone hardcore of it, I would have ripped Battlefield 3 every time. But I didn't. I'm just speaking my mind. There's got to be some common sense here and there to realize that, what if Battlefield 3 doesn't live up to the hype, doesn't live up to the expectations? Then what? Then what? You know what I'm saying? Then you're back to square one. Then Call of Duty, people are going to be going back to Call of Duty, you know, saying, hey, I like this game. I like Call of Duty because of simplicity, the fluid controls, this and that, kill streaks, perks, and the whole shebang. You know what I mean? That's what people want. That's what gamers want. They don't want to go learn something that takes quote unquote skills. With that, I'm throwing the piece on out.